Today I wanted to do another inspired makeup tutorial, but this time I didn't want it to be a person, I didn't want it to be a makeup product, I wanted it to be a food. That's right. I did a makeup tutorial inspired by Pop-Tarts. The reason I went with Pop-Tarts is because they are just such a colorful brand. The mixed berry Pop-Tart, and the only reason I decided to go with this was the colors on the Pop-Tart. There is purple frosting and there is a teal green stripe with red, dark, deep strawberry red in the middle. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something fun, and I thought this was really fun to do. And I did look it up to see if anybody else has ever done a Pop-Tart inspired makeup look, and of course, no, there was nobody. Now, there are other videos. There is a food challenge where you do a full face just using food. So that's not really the same thing. So if you want to find out how to get this makeup look, just keep watching. Hey everybody, how are my Glow Tarts doing today? I hope everybody's well. For those of you that are new, my name is Mandy and welcome to the video. That's right guys, you've seen the title, you heard the intro. I have done a makeup tutorial inspired by Pop-Tarts. I wanted to do something fun, something different, and this definitely is different. So without further introduction, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. Alright guys, we are going to go ahead and dig in. I might decide to fast forward some parts just in case I start running my mouth, and I might put music over. I don't know what I'm going to do with this video yet, so we're just going to go ahead and jump in. Now you know this is a Pop-Tart inspired look, and I chose the wild berry color just for the simple fact because I love the colors. Now there is a purple, it's deep red like strawberry on the inside, and the teal stripes on it, so I thought that'd be a really cool look. So that is what we are doing today.
Let's go ahead and get started.
So I have already primed my eyes. Now I did not set them with powder because I feel like certain palettes or certain colors go on a lot stronger if I don't set my eyelid primer. So I did the rest of my makeup. So we're just going to be doing the eye and the lip today. And a highlighter, of course, and don't let me forget to put my highlighter on before the liner and mascara and all that good stuff. So let's go. So hot in here, so if you see me sweating, just see me sweating. So I have brought in with me my Bright Lights palette, and you know this thing, there's a couple of them that keep falling out on me, like little brats. So I'm going to be using the purple shade in there. I'm also going to be using probably either one of those. They kind of look teal-y, but the teal color on the Pop-Tart is more of a blue teal than a green teal, if that makes any sense. I think there's different shades of teal for some reason. I might use one of them, I don't know, because the inside of the Pop-Tart is like a really strong strawberry red, so I figured I would bring in my ABH Modern Renaissance palette, and I figured I would use like the red ochre or love letter. I'm not exactly sure. We will figure that part out. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down a transition color. Now you know this is not a very dark color. It's not a dark shade. And it is basically there just to help your other colors that you apply to your lid blend a lot easier. Don't really matter what color you use for that, just as long as it's a really light shade. Now I usually love to use like a warm, like a bronzy color, like a bronzy shade is usually what I will use. So I'm going to go into my Modern Renaissance, or you know what guys, maybe I think I'm going to use Brulee for that. That is in my Bright Lights palette. Now Brulee is this, and that could kind of be the color of the outer Pop-Tart. So let's go ahead and use that. This is just transition, so, and I think it's really, yeah, I could do this. And I'm going to pull it kind of high up. I don't know if I'm going to do a spotlight or, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I really don't. I just kind of jumped into this thing blind, and I was like, I wonder if anybody's ever done like candy inspired looks. And of course there's like the full face using nothing but makeup, which you actually use the makeup to put on your face. And I was like, I wonder if anybody's done any like Pop-Tart inspired makeup looks. And There's not. So excited. Which I doubt this is going to be a viral video, but still, we're doing it. Alright, now that we got that on, we need a crease shade, and I think I'm going to leave the teal color for the lid. So I'm going to use the red as like a crease shade, I reckon. Guys, I think I'm just going to use Tiki in my Bright Lights palette. So I'm just going to use Tiki as the strawberry shade. And then I might go in with Love Letter over top of it just to kind of deepen the shade. Looking at it in here, it looks like more like an orangey red, but I'll deepen the red with Love Letter and ABH. So I'm going to bring this one kind of high. And this will probably be the part I fast forward. Yeah, I think that could go for a strawberry. Maybe I should have used it more like a transition, maybe. Let me get a different brush because I want to blow it up just a little bit further than that. And maybe dip a little bit on my transition brush. Yeah, I think this one's better. Okay, now it's as high up as I want it. Because I want that red to really come through. Or strawberry. Deepen the inner part of this one just a little bit more. I want to go in with Love Letter in my ABH palette. Now, Love Letter is this deep, dark, plummy red right there, just to deepen up that red. Now, I don't really want to blow this one out too much, too much. Let me see what it's going to do. Yes, yeah, I think that looks more strawberry to me. To me, it does.
Very happy with that choice. Good job, Mandy.
And I think I just might do a cut crease with this look and go all the way across with it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I need to go in with that purple, and I hope it stays like a true purple. I'm going to have that to go into my crease. Or you know what? No, we're not doing that. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to deepen out my outer V with the purple shade. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take this little dense brush right here, and I'm going to dig into that purple because I want true purple. I want that true color coming out. And again, it is this purple in my Bright Lights palette. Do y'all see this shade? It keeps falling on me ever since the other day I filmed with it, which it does not affect the color choice. So it just wasn't pressed that well. Okay, so now we are deepening out our outer V, and I'm just going to focus this on the outer V, and I want it to stay on the lid. I don't want too much of it in the crease, and I want more payoff on that purple, so I'm just going to double up on the layer, just building it up. I think that is a lot better. I want to put a little bit more purple on the outer V right here, but I wanted to fluff it out a little bit, just a little bit. I want to get some of it in my crease, but I don't want it too far up in that crease. There, that's better. I'm very picky when it comes to like how far up on the crease stuff goes, and I don't know why. I'm just going to use Cloud. Now this is it kind of looks like a sky blue for me. You know what I'm going to do? You know what? I'm fixing this. I'm going to take Punky, which is this green, and it's more like a teal green. So I'm going to take Punky, and I'm going to mix Cloud with it to get that right color teal that was on that Pop-Tart. And we are going to put that on our lid. I don't think I'm going to use any concealer because they are not shimmer shades. So apparently this is an all matte look. And again, I'm going to mix them. I'm going to use more of Punky, which is the green. And then I'm going to dip some of the Cloud on it. Let's see what we get. Incredible. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's the color I was looking for, guys. And of course, here I am in here again doing a tutorial where I got to do a loud eye. And sometimes I'll do my foundation before I do an eye look, especially if I know it's going to be a mess. That's such a beautiful shade. You know, I'm going to kind of pull it outwards for the outer V, which I will go back in with the purple in just a minute. I just want to deepen this teal color that I'm putting on here. And I also want to get it all on my face up under my eyes. Because you know, if you don't do that, then you're not doing it right, really. So I'm kind of pulling it over that way. And like I said, we'll go back in with the purple. Just want that teal to kind of stick out. Perfect. Now I'm going to go back in with purple and just kind of deepen it up in there. And I want to make sure it looks kind of blended. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend that in, and I need to go in and highlight my brow bone with something. So what I'm going to do is I brought in my Naked Cosmetics. Now this is just a highlighter palette. This is the holographic highlighter collection by Naked Cosmetics. Now again, these are holographic highlighters, so even though they don't show a lot of color, they do have color. So since we are doing Wild Berry, I think I'm going to go in with the middle shade. It's kind of like a purple and a pink both. Yeah, I think I'll go in with that one and use for the highlighter under my brow bone. Yes, that looks Wild Berry to me. That is, it more pulls purple, but I love it. What I'm going to do is I usually just tight line up underneath my eyes, but first I need a color for underneath my eyes, and since I don't have any pastel colors in here with me, I'm just going to use this green eyeliner. This is by Sugar Cosmetics, and it is shade Stroke Genius. And by the time I get it blended out, it's not going to be as dark green as what it looks like. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tight line up underneath my eye. Now I'm going to go back into the Bright Lights collection, or the Bright Lights palette, not the collection. And the color I want to use up underneath my eyes. I kind of want to take that teal and go up underneath, but I think I'm just going to use Cloud instead of mixing them both this time. I'm just stamping this underneath the eye. Sure, when it mixes with that green eyeliner, once I get it blended out, maybe we'll have more of a teal. Let's see what we get. If we use a bigger brush, I'm going to use a bigger brush to kind of blend it out. Still want to mix punky in. I just got to do it, guys. Just got to do it. Just see what we do. Well, let's check it off. I just love the color that makes together. It makes more of a teal, so I'm just going to wipe off the excess off of my brush, and I'm going to go back in and I'm going to blend that out. I didn't expect to bring it down that far, but I did, and we're already here, so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the other end of this brush, and I'm going to go in with one of these highlighters as the inner corner highlight. All right, so we're just going to take some of that blue, and I'm going to try to highlight my inner corner. And I want to kind of blow it out. Now that blue is looking a little dark, so I'm going to have to go in with something else just to kind of lighten it up. So what we will do is I will go in with that purpley shade that we just used a while ago on our brow bone to highlight that. And let's see what she does. Yeah, that is looking a little bit better. And then I'm just going to go back underneath the lash line and just kind of blend that out just a little bit more, just to make it look a little bit more like it flows into each other, the highlighter shade and that part. All right, guys, so I'm sweating my makeup off. This is like better than a sauna, better than a workout. Look how shiny my face is, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I love blotting papers. I really don't like to go in with the powder because sometimes if it cakes up on top of sweat, it just pisses me off. I'm going to go in with this eyeliner. This is the All May eyeliner, and it is one of the automatic pencil kinds, and I'm trying to find a shade. Are you serious, guys? It had a sharpener on the other. Well, that's just for cream ones, though, so that really wouldn't help my pencil one. It is in shade Black Brown, and since I didn't sharpen my pencil from yesterday's video, and I don't have another black liner in here with me, I'm just going to use this. And I like to kind of color that like a dark color on the inner lash line, like right here at the end. I like to color that in dark. Well, I especially do it if I'm using if I'm going to do a winged liner. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to do a winged liner on this. Do need to darken up that lash line. So I'm also going to take this and I'm going to go right over top of my lash line just to kind of darken it up a little bit. Because a lot of time when you're doing your eyeshadow, for some reason your eyeshadow does not want to lay like right there at your lash line. I don't know why it does that. Right there at the lash line, just to kind of give it some volume, some color, some depth, some whatever. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my lashes really quick, and then I'm going to pick out a mascara. Guys, you know what? I'm forgetting my highlighter again. I was about to do it again. All right, back into the Naked palette. What color should I use for a highlighter, like a face highlighter? I could actually hear some of y'all like, pick this color, this shade, this. All right, guys, so we do have this color. It's kind of a peachy orange color. This one, it more pulls toward like pink and purple, but more purple. This one looks kind of red. I don't know what color it would really show up. Probably orange. This is green, blue, and then we have just a regular old gold. And I don't want to go in with really anything regular because this is a Pop-Tarts inspired look. And I wanted to do something kind of loud because it is the Wild Berry Pop-Tart is where I got the colors from. So I'm kind of thinking blue, but I know that's going to pull too dark on my skin. So I'm just going to go, let's see, guys. I mean, which one? What do y'all think? You think the first shade, because this does look like an orange. Or, well, that might be a little bit too dark too. So I think I'm just going to go with that first shade. Kind of orangey. Let's check her out. But to be honest, I should go in with all of them. Make like a rainbow look. That is so pretty, guys. Even though it's a color, it is really pretty. And I'm sweating my tail off. Man. There, I think I will go on with the finger because it goes a lot stronger with a finger. Yes. And of course, just about all the makeup from my forehead is like gone. It's like melted off. Now I'm just going to go in and kind of blend that out. And again, I like to go in with my blush. And just kind of, it does the job for me. Did I even bring it in here? I did use a Jane Iredale blush. This is a mineral powdered blush. Pure pressed blush, and it is in the shade Currant. And the only reason I use that is because it looks just like a true berry color. So I'm going to dip into this, and it is very pigmented. So you got to go in very light-handed with this blush. So I just tapped it like one time, and I knocked the excess off. That's how pigmented it is. Do y'all see that? And it just looks like a berry shade to me. I love to go in with my blush after my highlighter, and it just kind of blends together with a highlighter like that. And it just makes that look so much more flawless and seamless. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, guys, now what we are going to do is we are going to the lips, and I did pick another berry color out for that. First, I got to spritz my face with something. This is the Air Repair Complexion Quenching Facial Mist. It is not a setting spray. It is not a primer spray. But I'm going to use it for that anyways because that's the only thing I got in here. And usually whenever I set my face, my makeup with anything, I try not to move my face around. Like right now I'm moving my mouth and I shouldn't be doing that. But I just kind of relax my face or close my eyes because until it gets set, I don't want my makeup to crease. And guys, y'all know me. I always go in with a lip liner. And again, it's the same one. This is the shade Burgundy. It's the LA Colors Auto Lip Liner. And yesterday it looked a little rough, and I don't know why it looked like that. Because, I don't know. It didn't look like that 2 days ago for some reason. I'm going to do that trick again, like on younger people. For some reason, their Cupid's bow is not as defined as mature lips. So I do fill in that just a little. It is LA Colors. It's rubbed off, but it says it's a lip gloss, but now the other shade that I have of this is more of a nude color, and it dries down matte, like a liquid lipstick, full pigment and everything. So, like I said, it's labeled as a lip gloss, but the other shade I have, and I don't know if I don't remember using this because I've had these for about a year, to be honest with you. Yep, it's probably expired. So we'll see if she dries down. Okay, now on the upper lip, for some reason, it did go on just a little bit streaky. We are going to give it a couple of minutes just to see if it dries down to a matte formula. And then I want to go over top of it with a little lip gloss. Now, this is the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss. Cush On is how it's spelling it. I don't reckon it's got a shade, but let's just give this a couple of minutes just to see if it dries down. While we're waiting, I didn't even do mascara. I don't know what I'm doing today, guys. So I don't want to really go in with a dark black. So I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Total Tease mascara. Now mine is in shade Black Brown. I love the shape of this brush, and I normally don't like these hard rubber applicators. This shape of this is just perfect, and that little ball on the end is just perfect for getting the lower lash line or the inner lashes. And like I said, this is in Black Brown, so it's not going to pull too dark. See, like right there, I have trouble getting into these little lashes right here on the inside, and this just goes right in there for me. And then, like, I could get really close to my lash line with this brush. That's why I love this mascara, and the formula is awesome. Now, this mascara you can build up, or you can just have a little shade or color onto your lashes just to darken them. I'm not seeing no dry down yet on the lips, so, but I think I'm still going to go in with the gloss. I'm still going in with the gloss, guys. I gotta do it because I love this gloss and it smells so good. That's so beautiful. It does have a bit of peppermint in it, so it's going to give you that plumping action. That is it. That is the end of this video, and this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun to just do a makeup tutorial that is inspired by something else other than a person or makeup or, you know. And who don't love Pop-Tarts? Well, you know what? Truth is, there are so many Pop-Tarts that I hate. And I probably wouldn't even like the wild berry either. But I like the colors on it. That's why I decided to go with that. It's something really fun to do and something out of the box. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel. Become part of the Glow Tart family. We would love to have you. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you next video. Bye, guys.